Hello, and thank you for tuning in for the very first episode of The Cold Slap. Let me get started by just telling you a little bit about myself and why I started this podcast. My name is Michael Damon Campbell, but many just call me Michael Damon, and I've started this podcast to be able to share stories from my own personal life experiences as well as experiences from my clients. I've been in business for over 20 years, and my specialty is helping people turn life experiences and knowledge into paid passions or small business revenue streams. The concept of the cold slap is inspired by a life experience that I had many years ago. See, I used to work in corporate America for 4 years in a call center, and there was a point where that company had to lay off a significant amount of people. But here we are at work on a Friday, not knowing what's going on, slowly realizing that people were in the parking lot crying, holding boxes, totally did not expect for that to be their last day at that job. Something about that moment really did something to me because I swore from that day on that I would do whatever I can to never end up in that position. So what were my options? I felt like my only option was to start a business. I had made the decision to pursue entrepreneurism. After reading Think and Grow Rich that my cousin gave me and talking to a few people to finally build up some confidence, I finally set out to start my own business. But when you're starting your own business with no skills, no experience, no mentor, nobody in the family who can walk you through that process, it's going to be filled with challenges. It's already challenging, even if you have some experience. So I know what it's like for other people who may feel like they don't have people in their circle who can help guide them through that process. The Cold Slap is going to be a place where I can share stories from my own personal experiences as well as those of my guests. I'm now in the business of teaching business owners how to monetize their expertise. I specialize in building the foundations of what you need in order to make that happen. So here on the Cold Slap podcast, I'll be sharing tips that you can use. I'll be sharing stories of inspiration. I'll also bring on guests who have stories that I feel people can learn from, because when you're starting out and you're on this entrepreneurial journey, it gets lonely. And there's something about having other people around you who can relate to your life experiences, who can relate to situations that are gonna come up while you're building your business. So tune in every week to the Cold Slap podcast. We're a video podcast, so you can watch us on YouTube, Spotify, or Facebook, or you can listen to us on your favorite podcasting network. I thank you for taking a moment to click the play button to learn more about the Cold Slap, and I encourage you to hit that subscribe button to be notified about the next episode.